Alright, boys, here it is. Oh, hey, it's my name. Yeah, in this, for the first rank, I'm just gonna play core because that's what I've been playing on my main account and what I have been having fun with. But for this, after this, I'm just gonna take opinions from my chat. So yeah. No, I feel I don't know. Oh, also, I'm gonna drop to 1 stock until I'm platinum. I haven't actually played this map at home yet. But yeah, I'm excited to do this series again. I think that's so sad. Yeah, I'm excited to do this again. I haven't done it in a while. I think last time I kinda got cut short because the season was ending. Damn, I would have JV4'd that guy. The season was ending, so I kind of like got cut short, but there's at least a month until the next season, so I actually think I can get rank 1 from this. It's only like 1700 elo, so it'll be okay. Worst/best Gauntlet Legend neutral sig. That's tough. Worst is probably Mordex. Oh. Worst is probably Mordex. It's just kind of hard to use. Best is probably Petra, but don't know. Okay, so this guy's on Thatch. Kid X, Cash X winning. Okay. Again, like, I think I mentioned it a lot in the last season of this, but it's really hard to like pinpoint one thing that lower level players are doing wrong, because it's kind of, they do everything kind of wrong, or like don't have an idea of how to do anything like specifically, and then it kind of just balloons into them doing nothing really. So that being said, this guy is quite good at escaping strings. Okay, I'm surprised. Don't you have school tomorrow? Yeah, it's only like 9 p.m. I'm gonna wait for this guy. I'm gonna turn off gadgets and that stuff because it kind of makes the game RNG. Oh, that's good. Oh wow, okay, honestly, this guy's got a good idea of like, maybe he can't implement it every time, but he knows how to follow his moves up. So that's really good. Are you doing this all tonight? I'll stream probably until I get like diamond or platinum. Not sure when I go. Dark Crimson Reaper. Yeah, I think one of the most important things that you can do as a new player is really focusing on, when you get a hit, what can I do next? I feel like a lot of new players, they get one hit and then they are satisfied with that one. Oh, I forgot to SD. And they're satisfied with that one hit, and then that's kind of what leads to that like spamming mindset, right? They just, like, people get one hit and then they run away and then they look for the one hit again. And not only is that bad, like, it's not good to do that. Well, I literally said not only is that bad, and it's not good. Anyways, I just think that's not the end goal, because you're always going to want more the higher you get in rank. Oh wow, this guy's kind of annihilating me. You're always going to want to get as much as you can from your openings. So you should really try to what am I trying to say here? Try to extend your periods where you have advantage and get as many hits as possible. Like that last guy, he got the gun side air and he went for the gun side light out of it, which is something that's very effective. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. He seems like he's just not really sure what to do, and then it leads to him doing nothing. That's just not very good. I think part of it might be like as soon as somebody does like a double SD, you're instantly at a mental disadvantage. But yeah. Okay. 1250. Gold starts at what, like 1420 or something like that. It's pretty good. At 1310, I'll swap to a different character. Okay. Oh, I really need to turn off tournament or make tournament only maps. 1390? Okay. I'll swap at 1300 then. I'm really not confident in my ability to win if I have one stock. So let me play this one with 2 stocks. Yeah. In this matchup, actually it's honestly not really worth talking about matchups until we get a bit higher up. At this point, what you really want to focus on is like while you're watching this, what I want you guys to get out of it is like, this guy that I'm playing against is doing XXX wrong, right? How can I not do that? Yeah, this guy's got some clean movement, though. I'm surprised he didn't touch there. Being wild, I guess. That was a good wake up. I like this guy because even though he's losing, he never stops like attacking and like trying to do something. I feel like that's what a lot of people get in the habit of doing when they start losing. You always gotta like keep trying to win. When you just stop moving and like stop attacking, I feel like at that point you're not even trying to win anymore. You're stuck at 1800 and you know you're better than half of the players in there but can't advance. What do? Stop thinking like you're better than other people around you and objectively look at why you're losing. Because as soon as you get into the mindset of I don't deserve this rank and I should be better, that's when you're gonna get stuck. You always need to be looking, it's really not about the rank, because here's the thing, guys. Rank, yeah, it matters, but rank can go away. Skill never goes away. So you should, instead of thinking about it with a rank in mind, you should think about it with every game I want to learn something. Every game I want to improve on something. Oh, I forgot to... I'll do it next game. Every game you want to learn. And it's really, like, win or lose, you just want to learn something. When you start playing, like, emotionally and all you think about is the elo after the game, that's when, you know, why are you even playing anymore, right? Will I do more replay reviews? It's possible. I think currently I have a limited time that I can stream, and I would prefer to use that time to play. Okay, let's do the next game. Okay. How many times have you started from din and climbed all the way up to diamond in one night? Not many times, but probably too many. Sorry for the chewing. SD. What is a good way to practice in training mode? I think the best thing that you can do in training mode, if you're not just like, if you're not just like fooling around there to warm up, is to focus on hitting your combos true. If you hit tab in training mode, or like whatever your whatever your button is to show names, if you hit that button, you can turn on a bunch of settings that like basically give you more data, and you can see if you're hitting your combos true, and that's one of the most useful features. They're also, oh actually never mind, that's not really related. By the way, there's a massive patch tomorrow. I guess today when this video goes up, for my boys in stream is tomorrow. That is going to be extremely cool. It's a Steven Universe crossover, most likely, unless they throw a curveball at us. But pretty much everything they've been teasing hints at that. So that's going to be very cool. I like Apocalypse. I'm happy this guy is still attacking, not just giving up. You always like to see that. Oh damn. Well, you could beat me. Give him a little boost. That was a good dodge. Damn. Okay. I will swap to a new character now. Who am I feeling? What you guys? Thatch. Alright, I saw like 3 Jiros, so I'm gonna go Jiro for the last leg of this rank. You know, I'll talk about it more when the game starts. In the podcast that I have, Delight Sarah, we talked a bit about improving the new player experience, and you know, not many people watch that, and I get it, but I'm gonna use like this platform in this video to talk about it, kind of. The current new player experience in ranked is very bad. I feel like you don't really, I forgot to SD. This is a warm-up game anyway. I feel like you don't really start to play like at a new player level until you're down to like 800 elo or like 900 elo, and it's so toxic for like a new player to launch the game for the first time, hop into ranked, and get totally bodied, and then feel like they can never, like, they can't play ever, and then they just uninstall the game. Like, if you look at the Brawlhalla ranked leaderboard, and you go down to silver, and you look for people that are 0 and 1, there has to be like 300,000 people that are 0 and 1, and then just uninstall the game. It's really sad because I feel like there's a way to fix that. And I just really hope that in the next rank season they do something to address that. It's really sad. You know, I also wish, like, I don't know, I just wish there was some stuff like in-game that could teach you basic combos and stuff like that. The current tutorial's kind of bad. Kinda is putting it lightly, to be honest. What can you do about that? So with the ranked issue, what they need to do is they need to start rank, like your ranked grind, a lot lower. Like not at silver, maybe at bronze or 10. And as well as doing that, I think one of the best solutions is to make your first few games count for a lot. That way, new players, if they lose a lot at the beginning, it's not like they're, how do I say this? It's not like they have to lose 5 games to get to their rank. that they're really appropriate for. They only need to lose one, and then they're playing against people at their skill level. I think that's super important because, like I said, I think so many people lose 1 to like 3 games and then they quit forever because it's not really worth it for them to keep playing. And it's so sad because there's so much like untapped potential there. And yeah. Hey. Honesty. I'm not sure if casual 1v1 is the solution. I think there's just... Oh. I'll just play it like this then. I'm not sure if casual 1v1 is the solution. I think casual 1v1 is important, but we kind of already have experimental, and that's basically casual 1v1, right? So... What else can they do? What do you guys think? I'm kind of clowning around right now on the Jiro. Scythe is absolutely hard for new players to deal with. That's something I noticed. In the last last level 1 to rank 1, I played a lot of Nyx, and every new player was struggling against Scythe. I'm not really sure what it is, because even for me, like someone who plays this game at a pretty high level, Scythe is really hard to play. So maybe that's part of it, because I feel like for me, as soon as I can play a weapon at a decent level, I pretty much have a basic understanding of how to beat it. And I'm sure that applies to a lot of people, and if you're struggling against a weapon, that's something that you could do to like combat that. But maybe since Scythe is so hard to pick up, it's hard for new players to like kind of grasp where the weaknesses are, because they can't really play it. That's just an idea though. Not really sure. I forgot to SD. I'll SD. So sad. But yeah, maybe just increase tutorial and a way to increase the new player experience in ranked, just so that players are encouraged to continue playing even after they lose. Maybe like, no, I know it like seems dumb for anyone who actually plays League, but I know in League when you die to a champion, oh wow, he lived. I know in League when you die, it basically gives you a tip in the death recap. If there was something like that in Brawlhalla where it gave you a tip against like a certain weapon or character that you just lost to, I think that could help a lot. It's just, I feel like a lot of people get stuck in the cycle of, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to try to do it. And then they just uninstall. It's really sad. That combo is your key to platinum for anyone watching who wants to play Scythe. That combo that I just did, nair, sair, nair, sair. That's your platinum key right there. Just learn that combo, and you're platinum in 2 weeks. Not kidding. As long as you can hit it consistently. Head over to training mode. Something just specific for Jiro while I'm still playing him. Sword Nair is a very, very safe landing tool. Since, I'll wait for this guy to hit the ground. Since it actually hits grounded while you're landing, I'm not really showing it there. Okay, you're just gonna have to trust me. Since it hits grounded, you can pretty much fall with Nair pretty safely because it covers both sides of you. So if that's something that you're struggling with, or just like if you need a way to break neutral. Wow, I can't believe I just did that. If you're struggling with breaking neutral with sword, it's the way to do it. I tried to nair him into that little crevice and spike him down. Yeah, that's tough. Holy shit. I'll SP after this stock because I'm angry. Okay, he lived. It's okay. That's the point, right? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, stuff like that. I'm sure, like, a lot of players, like, around silver to gold, and maybe even platinum, they're not really, like, confident with their movement yet. And, they SD, like, I'm sure people SD a ton in this rank. I'd be interested to see a statistic on that, actually. Like, what percent, or how many SDs per game there are in, like, silver and gold and platinum and diamond. That seems super interesting. I wish they had more stats like that to release. But anyways, with that kind of stuff, especially in ranked, when like just something like kind of bizarre, random happens like that, if you're looking to improve, you just gotta shake it off. I've seen so many like players get tilted, and sometimes I get tilted in rank too, and I understand where it comes from, but in order to really like start to improve at Brawlhalla and in the ranked environment, you need to learn how to shake that kind of stuff off. Wow, this guy actually chase dodged. That's pretty good. And he's dashing around. That's nice. Honestly, you can practice doing what that guy was doing, like going to the wall like this, just to like get a bit more familiar with your movement. Okay. Almost back to my peak. That's big. How come you always chase dodge diagonal up then diagonal down? How should you implement that into your playstyle? Movement like that is really just to confuse and get into a better position, right? That's always what chase dodging is for. It's to get into a better position for your next move. Like, you know, I don't actually, maybe I do it subconsciously, but I don't consciously think about that much. For me, the biggest part of my playstyle is just getting into a rhythm, and then with that rhythm, I just like I start feeling myself and like playing the way I want to, and then once I'm in that rhythm, it's really hard to stop me. And part of that is playing like high how do I say it, like high intensity and like moving around a lot. So sorry, I forgot to SD. I just like to move around a lot, and like that's one of the most effective ways to like totally fake out your opponent, is just like dodge diagonal up and diagonal down in. Okay, I just realized, oh wow, that was emotional. I just realized, what am I trying to say? This guy has a black color and has a skin, so he's been here for a while. I respect that. I wish more people could have the mental strength like this guy. Oh, that's a good dodge. This guy is significantly better than the players we played against in the last games. He's got some movement. He probably tried to dodge there, but the dash is good as well. Damn, he even tried to like... Damn, this guy's way better actually. This guy's pretty good. Hellish Haxo. You've been playing for a while and you want to get very good and get diamond. What are ways to improve? You have to be more like specific. You have to ask like, how should I improve this? Because giving ways to improve, if I could tell you a way to improve and get diamond, just like that, everyone would be diamond that watched my videos, and that's just not the reality. Oh my. Whoo! Wait, this guy's actually like really good. I'm surprised he's in silver, if he even is. Oh, and a clash? Dead now, but yeah, that guy was really good. Not even gonna lie. Turn crossplay on, is it not on by default? I thought that was a so I feel like where you can struggle with that is like you get a hit, you chase dodge, and then you misjudge the distance of the chase dodge, or you like try and do too much with it. And so like if I well, let me make this game secure first, and I'll talk more about it. Can I just SD? No. Okay. I think, like, with chase dodges, you just have to learn the timings of when to cancel it. And that really just comes from playing. And, like, you can also watch, like, pro players and how they do their timings. Honestly, I don't really see myself chase dodging a lot. I mean, I guess I just did it there, but I don't really see... Wow. Is this spammer culture? Oh, shit. I don't really see myself chase dodging that much after hits, but it's all about learning the positioning and the timing. Like, if I hit side light and I chase dodge end light, you just gotta learn when to press the end light in your chase dodge animation, right? So that's just a lot of practice. After Diamond 1's is boring, I don't really agree. I really like playing Brawlhalla 1's, to be honest. Tips for keeping pressure. What kind of pressure? Like out of hit, or when you reset in neutral and like you have control? Favorite weapon to play in 1's is guns, probably. This guy's on the Diana. How do you know which and when and which dodge your opponent uses? You have to go... Okay, I've talked about this a bit. So, at the start of every match, you should absolutely try to get as many hits as possible in a row, assuming that your opponent is not going to dodge. That accomplishes two things. The first thing it accomplishes is if they don't dodge, you get a lot of damage, right? You don't miss out on any opportunity going for a read that you don't know is going to hit. Number two, if they didn't plan on dodging ever in the match, right, it will scare them into thinking that they have to dodge because of how much damage you did when they didn't dodge. And that's when they start to panic. And then from there, you just look at what dodges they do out of what moves, and then you kind of get a feel for what they want to do when they get hit. Like, do they want to go in? Do they feel scared, want to go out? And then you can just start reading everything pretty much. Like, this guy, he's kind of just not dodging. He's actually doing pretty good. Ooh, got the Nair in there too. Why do you feel like higher elo players do quick options in neutral to approach? Because that's absolutely what they do. One of the best ways to approach are options that are hard to deal with, right? Dude, if this guy could do DI recovery, I'd be dead right now. That's crazy. No, he's dead. That was kind of scary. That guy's pretty good. Double the trouble. What's the best after hitting pressure? Yeah, one sec. What should I say? What should I say? I will say yes. Oh, he left. So, the way to continue applying pressure after you get a hit is to inch towards them. Like, you get a hit, and you walk towards them a little. Or just make it look like you're going to keep going, right? And that puts them in a very, very peculiar position, right? You get the hit, you get in position where you can follow up with another hit, and then they're forced to do something. They either have to, 1, do an attack to try and match it, 2, dodge to try and, like, well, just dodge to avoid getting hit. I should SD. Or 3, they jump away. And if they jump away, then they're conceding more pressure to you, right? So, I'll try and get an example in this game. Oh, that's a good recovery option. Wow. Ooh, okay. Honestly, it's kind of hard to do it against, like, oh. I thought he would dodge. Okay, this guy's literally, like, annihilating me right now. Okay. But yeah, so like you get one hit, you inch like in range to do an attack, and then they're forced to do something, and that's how you keep applying pressure. Because you win that scenario where you have the advantage a few times, and then you're in such a massive lead. Oh my god. Holy. It's like playing against Wrenched. This is crazy. And he knows how to dodge? This guy is diamond in no time. Woo! Oops. Okay. If you're playing someone like this and they're like using all their options like that, you just gotta wait. Just gotta wait for their landing. See, he's gonna jump again probably, or just keep using all of his options. Oh, that's a dodge in. I could have caught that. I'm kind of playing scared right now. Not too comfortable on the scythe, not gonna lie. Woo! Alright, if this is what you guys are dealing with, that's exactly what you have to do to beat spammers. And there's a gold. So I'm gonna cut the video here. This will keep coming. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter.